Hello. Assalamu alaikum. How are you? Okay. First, let me say it's a great honor for me to be here today. Can everyone hear me? Yes? The last people? Can you hear me? Okay. So let me thank everyone to have me here today. Mr. Ansar, Mr. Basi, and I'm so sorry I don't know your names, but it so happened that I was told to come here at the last minute. Okay, so I'm really honored to be here. This is my second time to Kerala, and I love Kerala. Do you all love Kerala? Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so let me tell you something. I don't know Malayalam. Okay, what is that? What does that mean? Sorry? Patience? Taste. Taste. Okay. So taste of arts. Okay, good. So is this like arts or BA English arts? The arts. Okay, cool. So since this is about arts, let me tell you something that we are starting off this on a very good note. Okay, how many of you have finished studying and who are working? Nobody? All students? Just started studying? Yes? Okay. How many of you are going to work after studying? Going to work, maybe business or own job or something. Put your hands up. Own business. How many want to do business? Okay, only 1, 2, 3. Call me to you. Okay, 4, 5. How many of you want to go for job? Jobs. Up. Okay, nice. Good. So where do you want to go for jobs? In India or out of India? In India. Okay, how many of you want to go in India? Okay, how many of you want to go out of India? Okay, good. Alright. How many of you want to work in Kerala? Okay, so the rest of you want to go out. Okay. So the reason why I'm asking you this question is whether you're in Kerala, whether you're in India, whether you're out of India, there are certain things that you need, right? So do you know much about me? No? Okay. So I am a trainer. Okay, I train on language, business etiquette, corporates. I teach software companies. I teach in schools, in colleges, and I teach nothing but communication. Communication, I eat, sleep, talk, whatever. Okay, it's only English, English, English. Do you know why? Why? Because it's a universal language. Okay, like I said, whether you're over here, maybe you can manage in Kerala. Okay, but the moment you step out, you need English. Okay. Now, just because you finish graduation, you finish post-graduation, you do, PhD or anything, if you don't know English, you will not get a job. Okay? The reason why I'm telling you is, in my experience, so the reason why I'm saying me so much is because I've been working for 12 years, 13 years, and I've done different roles. Okay? I've done recruitment. You know what is recruitment? Recruitment. HR. Who will take your interview? Me. Okay, I've done that job. I've done training job. I've done teaching job. I've done everything. Okay, and the first thing is, even if so, okay, what is the minimum qualification required today? Minimum qualification. Graduation. Okay, minimum. Okay, so if you get 85%, 90% in graduation, you think that's good enough? Is it good? It's good, okay? But what if you don't have English? Then is it good? it's no use. Okay? I have seen people who've come with distinction in graduation, but because they can't speak English, they don't get the job. Okay? I'm not saying whatever your teachers are teaching, your lecturers are teaching, it's useless. It's not useless. Okay? But what we need to learn is outside of the book, you know your book, your textbook, there is a big world outside. You have to reach that world. Okay? So if you go and Google, you all go to Google, you have Google, yes? Do you know what are life skills? Life skills. It's there in the word itself. What are life skills? Skills you need for life. Right? Does it say graduation? No. It says life skill. Okay? If you Google the top 10 life skills, graduation is nowhere there. Alright? So we'll just cover a few topics, okay, about what life skills you need in today's world. Alright? Just hold on one second. Okay. So these skills, the top skills, the number one skill is a creativity. What is creativity? Sorry? More innovating more ideas, okay? What else? Doing things differently, okay? So see, when I ask you this question, what is creativity? There is no correct answer. Anything that you do outside of your book is creativity. Anything that you do outside of your classroom is creativity. Because what you're learning in classroom, what you're learning in college, what you're learning in school is basic necessity. Okay? But whatever you do outside, for example, if I tell you now, you all have a classroom. Yes? What is in your classroom? 4 walls, 4 windows, blackboard, whiteboard, that's it. Yeah? If I tell you, or sorry, I'm not going to tell you that now. What if your lecturers or your school gives you permission to say, do something creative with the classroom? How would you feel going in that classroom? Won't you feel better? Maybe if you see some more colors, or maybe if you see some nice pictures, maybe if you see some nice artwork, because you're arts, right? Yes? What if I say, here, take a paint, go, paint the class how you want. Won't you feel better? Yes or no? Yes, no? Can you guys understand what I'm saying? I need answers. Okay? So that's the whole thing. If you go for a job interview, okay, no one's going to ask you what subject you studied, what this you studied, what that. They will even take your graduation and keep it in the side. They will not even touch it. They will ask you, they will give you a pen. Sell me the pen. Sir, buy one, get one free, sir. No one will believe that. You know, sir, take, sir, we are giving free, sir. No one will take that. Okay? You need on the spot. You need to be creative. Can you be creative instantly? Can you? It depends. Some people, they are born creative. Some people can become creative. So you have to, so if you're born creative, you're lucky. Okay, you see some people, they are really good in art. Some people are really good in certain kind of things, right? That's their lucky. But can you become like that? Yes. You can become better. By what? Practice. Practice and patience. You know patience? Sabr. You have to have a lot of sabr. Okay? But don't give up on whatever you're learning. Alright? What's the next thing? First is creativity. Okay? What's the next thing? Any idea? Next skill. First skill is creativity. What's the next skill? Any answers? Should I come there? No? I can't hear. You want a microphone there? Can someone give a mic there? And mic. Do you have answers or you don't have answers? You have? Anyone there have answers? Yes or no? Oh, I'll come there. No, you can pass it on there. Just pass it on. I want someone to tell me. So the first skill is creativity. What is the second skill? Put your hand up. Language. Very good. Okay. Good. You don't need the mic. Okay. So he said language. But you already have language, right? You have Malayalam. Universal language. Okay. Please, guys, you need to understand. Whatever you know is not enough. Okay. Whatever you know is not enough. Don't think, oh yeah, I know ABCD, I'm good enough. It's not going to take you anywhere. Even till today, me or Mr. Basi, you know Mr. Basi? He, or even Mr. Ansar, or even sir there. I don't know your name properly. Mustafa Wafi? Yes, okay. I just met him 3 days ago, okay. So even these people, they still learn new things every day. Let it be in language, let it be in life. Okay, so never say it's enough. How many of you like to be robbers? Thief, you know thief? Thief. Who's a thief? Who steal things and run away, right? How many of you want to be a thief? I want to be a thief. I'll tell you why. You need to be a thief for knowledge. You need to be a thief for learning something new. If you see that someone has something, take it from them. How can you take it? How can you take it? Copy. Copy. Copy and practice so much that you become better than them. Alright? So second one is language. What is third? It's got something to do with language. No, that's language. Communication is with language. There's something with communication. Personality, that comes a little later down. Confidence, again a little later down. Speaking, ability, that's communication. Practice, that's number one always. Brainstorm, that's called good one, okay? It's called critical thinking. Critical thinking. That means that brainstorming is one part of critical thinking. Okay? Now what will they do? They will take, say you finish first round, you finish second round, you finish third round. Okay? They will collect 5-6 people. They will put you in one room and they will say, find a solution. Then what you will do? You will sit, discuss, you will find pros, cons, you will find this, you will find that, and that will give you the answer. Now in this kind of a session like brainstorming or critical thinking, there is no correct answer unless it's implemented. Alright? So that's called critical thinking. What next? Okay, so what's the first one? Sorry? Creativity. Second one? Language. Third one? Critical thinking. Fourth? Listening. Listening, you better listen. Only if you listen, you learn. No, that's listening. That has to be number one. That's your own personal skills. Okay? Fourth one, let me tell you, people skills. People management. What is people management? How you handle people, how you deal with people. Okay, have you noticed that some people who have lot of money, who are very rich, they will not talk properly. They will not behave properly. Have you seen that? Or what is that called? It's called pride. Okay, in Islam, pride is, it's called what? Gurur. You know gurur? Maghrur. Yes? That's very bad. Okay? So that's later. So what I'm trying to say is, someone, just because you know you're rich or just because you're well educated, it doesn't mean that you are above everyone else. If you're alone, you cannot do everything. You need to have a team. Even when you're in college, even when you're in class, can you do everything by yourself? No. You can do your work maybe to a certain extent, but you need one friend or you need a group of friends. The same thing, when you get hired, when you go into a company, the company will not hire a degree. They will hire your values. They will hire how good a team player you are, how good a person you are. You understood? Okay? Then later comes your personality, your overall personality. From the way you look, to the way you walk, to the way you talk, to the way you sit, to the way you stand. Everything is noticed. In companies, they have cameras, you know that? From your entrance gate to your lift, to your lobby, to the interview room. You may think, oh, nobody's watching, let me dig my nose. Oh, nobody's watching, let me do something. Okay? Every time, someone or the other somewhere is watching you. Okay? So your overall personality is very important. Okay? Okay, I think I'm up for time. Okay, so let me leave you with the third thing, communication and language. Okay, this is so important that my friend Basi is going to continue with this more in detail. Okay, he's going to take you through the importance of communication and how you can improve and work on it. Okay, you have any questions for me? Anyone? No questions? Can I leave? You have questions? No?
I have heard difference of opinion on their culture. That is standing for something saying. Someone meant that it's not their way of respect.
Okay.
Someone said it is a proper way of respect.
Okay.
What is the reality?
Of standing.
Standing for answering or standing for asking some questions.
Okay. Good. See, now if he had to ask me the same question while sitting or standing, for me it would not make a difference. Why? Because I am not traditional. I am more of today. Okay, so the reason why, let's say I would stand up is so that I can see the person properly. That's it. Now because he's here in the front, because he's sitting, it's okay. If he was at the back and if I would say please stand up, I want to see your face. So whether you're sitting or standing totally depends on how you feel. Okay, like I personally would not stand if I'm in the front. If I'm at the back and I want the person to see me, then I will stand. So it depends on who's here. Now, you know that I'm a little more young, I'm a little more, I'm not old by the way, I just look like this, okay? So I'm more of today's generation. So I won't mind. But if you know that there's someone senior, like, you know, some politician has come, out of, you know, not to make him feel bad, if you stand up, it's okay. It's alright. So whether you're standing or sitting, that doesn't make a difference.
What is the international standard?
Sorry?
What is the international standard?
Like I said, international standards, same thing. If you're sitting in the front, if you're close to the person, then you don't need to stand. But if you're right at the back and you want to be seen, then you can stand up. That's okay, because I've seen both. Yeah, if you watch YouTube videos, you'll see people who are in the front will sit, or if they want to be seen, they will stand and they will ask. So technically you can stand, but I don't mind whether you stand or sit. Alright? Any other question? Anyone?
So as you said that English is a global language.
Yes.
So can you give us, I'm asking two questions. Can you give us some tips for increasing our fluency in English language?
Okay.
And another question is that, as we know there are many accents in English.
Yes.
So as an Indian, which accent should be received by us by speaking at the time of speaking English?
That's excellent questions, okay, which is important for all of you guys. The first question, Basi will handle. Basi? Basi, the first question that he's got that you'll have to answer. Okay, you can ask him that question because he's going to cover that in detail. Second, there are so many accents, okay, which accent us as Indians will follow, okay. I was just teaching this in the college today, in the college which we had gone to, Escola. Okay, since the Britishers have ruled us for so many years, we got English from them. Though we don't speak that English, we speak something else. Okay, we speak the Indian English. Okay, but what we should be speaking is the British accent. So the reason why I personally prefer British accent is because it's more clear. It's more clear and it's more crisp. That's it. There's not much of difference. I would call American accent very easy and lazy. Okay, whereas the British accent is very clear and crisp. Okay, but if you want to really study an accent, please study the British accent because it's more universally accepted. All right.
So for studying English accent, no, what were the steps taken by you for studying British accent?
I, as sir had said, listening. You have to listen first. Okay, the first tip to improving your British accent is just watch as much as British videos you can, as much as the British accent as much as you can. Automatically you will pick it up. Start small. Don't try speaking like a Britisher on the first day. It will not happen. Use small words. Small words. For example, if you say water, water, it sounds like a D. Water. That's American. That's, see, you're making the T into D. That's lazy. But when you say water, can I have a glass of water? That's British. Okay, you see water and water. Can you hear the difference? Yeah? What sounds better? Water. Water if you're lazy. Okay? But water is good. So start listening small words and start using that first. And automatically your accent will change in time. Trust me, it will not change in one day. Not in 1 week. Maybe in 1 month. Okay? And one more thing. A lot of your friends will make fun of you. I'm telling you now. A lot of your friends will tease you. A lot of, how many of you guys here know a little bit of Hindi? Hindi. Little bit? No? Okay, I will say something in Hindi, okay, where people used to call me this, okay? They used to call me Angrez ki aulad. That means son of a foreigner. Son of a foreigner. They used to call my mother and father foreigners. Because I used to speak only English. If I had to let that affect me, today I wouldn't be here. Yes? So don't let anyone teasing you, hey, only speaking English. Say it's okay, no problem. Okay? Don't stop practicing no matter what happens. Alright? That's one major tip for you, sir. One major tip. Do not stop practicing at all. Okay? Anything else?
How we can improve critical thinking?
How can improve?
Critical thinking.
Critical thinking. Good question. Sit down. Critical thinking is a little tricky. I'll tell you why. Because we do it. We do it practically every day, but we don't pay attention that we're doing it. Okay? Like you say, now for example, someone has a small problem of not getting up early, not getting up on time. Have you sat and thought, how can I get up early? What can I do? Maybe I'll put 4 alarms, 5 alarms. Yeah? Maybe I'll tell my friend, if I don't get up, kick me. Yes? I'm just giving you a simple example. Okay? So it starts from here. So what you're doing, you know the problem. Yes? You're trying to find the root cause. Why am I not getting up? Okay? And then you're trying to fix that root cause by finding different alternatives. You're finding different solutions. That is nothing but critical thinking. Now this is in a small problem. What you can do is maybe a group of you or maybe one of you can start off. See small problems around you. Like our college light bill is coming so high. Why is it coming so high? How can we make the light bill come low? You know, take real problems like this. Or say there's so much of dust on the ground. Yes, when we are taking class, there's dust coming in the class. How can we stop that? Now these are big problems, right? So you can start like that. Start from inside and nothing but practice. Okay, and there's no correct answer. You can implement, come back again. Implement, that doesn't work, come back again. That's why it's called critical thinking. Okay? Anything else?
So you already mentioned that it's your second time in Kerala. First of all, I want to know what's your opinion about the English skill of Malayalis.
Hmm.
And second one is, I would like to know, do you have any project to put forward for increasing the skill of Malayalis in English language?
Okay. So this is my second trip to Kerala, and as I was telling Mr. Ansar all the way from there to here, I love Kerala, man. I love Kerala. It's so amazing because in Bangalore you get nothing to see but buildings. Here you get nothing to see but trees and mountains and valleys. It's beautiful. Trust me, y'all are very lucky. Okay, y'all are very very lucky. Sir was telling me that we don't have the infrastructure to support IT companies. I'm like, you're so lucky. Don't even wish it. It'll all go like this. Okay, I have seen my own city change from a beautiful green place to one concrete crazy place in these past 10 years. And trust me, it hurts me every day. Okay, so I love Kerala, I'm telling you again. Okay, second, I have seen, yes, the people in Kerala lack English language. Only the reason is, you know whose fault it is? It is your fault. It is no one else's fault. Because you don't want to step out of your comfort zone. Oh, we know Malayalam. One guy from Kerala, one guy from us talk in Malayalam. That's not the answer. I was telling somebody, Malayalam is your mother tongue. Okay? It will never die. If you stop speaking Malayalam today, after 10 days, you will not forget. Yes? But if you stop speaking it today and start speaking English for 10 days, you will learn more English. Your Malayalam will not go down. Your English will come high. Okay? So that's one. That's the first step which you should take. I cannot do more than that. Okay? Second, yes, we are in the process of developing some processes, some steps. So it's a very trial and error kind of a thing going on. But as of now, for Malayalis everywhere, all over Kerala, okay, the best thing for you is start now. Start your English now. Can you? Sure? Basi will come talk 2 words in Malayalam, you'll start Malayalam again. Trust me, I know. Okay? You have to make it a point. You have to promise yourself, for my good, I will stop speaking Malayalam for today for the next 10 days. Can you do that? Can you do that? Promise? See, everyone's here making a promise. So person next to you, hey, he's telling lies. Okay? Now want to see someone's there, like, ayyo, something is talking. No Malayalam. Can you do it? Yes? See, I'm getting half answers. Some is saying yes, some are saying no. Okay, again, I gave you the way. It's up to you how you take it. Okay? Any more questions?
The question I need to ask you that we from time to time hear about the personality. Exactly what it is. I mean that is it contrary with the be yourself? There's a term in the psychology. And if we have one, be yourself. If it is a contrary, if it is contrary with the term, with the personality ever.
He is absolutely right. Okay? Very good question. And he is absolutely right. If someone says be yourself, now I will just step out here. Look at me for 1 minute. Okay? This is personality, but this is not me. You know what I like to wear? T-shirt and jeans. If I wear t-shirt and jeans and come here and give you a speech, would you take me seriously? Maybe not. Maybe not to that extent. No, I didn't mean him. Sorry. Sorry, Basi. I didn't quite notice that. Now see, again, look. Basi is being himself. I was honest. I said I am not being myself. But he is being himself. Clap for him for that. Okay? I got you, man. Okay. So, again, because see, his question made sense. Okay? When I finished my graduation, when I was going for jobs, I dressed up like this. I wore formal shirt, formal pant, full like shoes and all that, and I went for the interview. And I saw guys coming in jeans, t-shirt, and sneakers. They were going and giving interviews, but they were not getting it because personality development is in the eyes of the majority. What they see in personality, they will say, "Oh, that's good." Okay, if you had to see me 6 months back or about 1 year or 1 year back, my beard was longer. I had long hair. I used to tie a ponytail. Now, if I tie a ponytail and if I come in front of you, would you take me seriously? No, because I am being me. I'm comfortable. I'm not spoiling nobody. I'm not hurting nobody's feelings. I just like to be like that. So you're right. They are two different contradictory things. But you have to be comfortable with yourself. Now, if I have to come like this, wear a suit, wear a tie, and suffocate myself, that's I'm not being comfortable with myself. You be comfortable how you want to be, but there's a basic decorum that is among the majority. You have to do. There's no option. Okay? That answered your question? Okay. Anyone else?
Yes, my question is, as India is going through a emergency situation nowadays. Okay, so what can we do as a student
For what?
for India?
For India.
Yes.
What you can do for India? I was telling the students yesterday. All the teachers, doctors, scientists, whoever multimillionaires have gone abroad, bring them back to India. Really. If you stay in India and you develop India, then India will develop. You are going to study here, go abroad, earn dollars and pounds and make that country better. How will India become better? That makes sense to me. That's why so many people ask me, "Sir, why you didn't go abroad?" Because I don't want to go abroad. I like my India. For whatever reason. Maybe I can eat on the road, I can sit on the road, I can do whatever. I'm happy here. This is what I've been telling college students for actually for many years. You do PhD, you work in India. If you want dollars, then you go, then how will your country grow? You're growing other countries. Do you know 70% of the scientists in NASA are who? Indians. You know NASA? 70%, 60%, 50%. They are Indians. If that same Indians were here, where would ISRO be today? All these doctors, great doctors, dentists, plastic surgeons, all America making dollars, if they were here, where would India be today? Think. Go abroad, study and come back here. Do that. Okay? Do that for India. Anything else? I need to catch a bus. May I leave? I'm done? No, I have to leave now. Okay, guys, may I leave, please? Okay, I'm going to hand over the mic to my friend Basi. Please welcome him. Thank you. Thank you for your time. I'm really happy being here. Thank you. Yes. Who's speaking now? Come on.
Are you sure you're gonna go now?
Yes, Basi, I need to run now. Okay, thank you so much. I'll see you soon, inshallah. I heard that you're coming to Bangalore next week. Yeah, please come. Right? Come, get in touch with me. And we'll talk about something.
Who's dropping? Who's dropping? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. T-shirt, okay? Jeans pants, okay? Right. This is what I am. My name is Abdul Sharif and you can call me Bazi.
Bashir sir, Bashir Faizi, sorry, Wafi. All right, Mr. Robin, my friend, and Mustafa Wafi, my close friend for 42 days in what resort? Emerald Resort with Escolian students and my dear students, my dear like greatest Wafis. Before we start anything, I have a request. You right? Like, ഇവിടുന്ന് ഈ മുന്നിൽ ഒരു മൂന്നാല് ആളുകളെ ബാക്ക് കൊണ്ടുവരുത്തോ, ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ചോദിച്ച ആളുകളെ ഒക്കെ പോയിക്കോ, ഒരാളെ ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടിക്കാൻ. I mean, like, ഞാൻ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്തത് don't ask too much questions, I will be in trouble. ഞാൻ എപ്പോഴും വാഫികൾ എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ ഒരു ചെറിയ പേടിയാണ്. കാരണം here is my experience doing word war game, a word war item for Wafi Fest in Andattodu, like 2 years back. Kalikav, that place. I was like an American speaker, like worked 2 years abroad, 1 year in Ethiopia, in Africa as an English teacher in 2013 to 14, and the other year in China with Disney English, which is an American company. I was like having like enough proud, and I went to this place as a judge because of Miss Ansa Wafi. She's my closest friend, the craziest, the naughtiest Wafi ever I've seen, Miss Ansa Wafi. This is how I mark Wafis. Being a close friend with Mr. Ansa Wafi, I know what is Wafi. I respect Wafis and I don't respect Wafis because I know Ansa Wafi, I know Mr. Mustafa. So he told me to talk about him a lot more. So I will talk to you in between the story. Anyway, I went to this place. Is this so many echo? Kurakano. സത്യം പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഞാൻ പറയുന്നത് എനിക്ക് തന്നെ കേൾക്കുമ്പോൾ ഒരു ബോറ്, നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ബോറടിക്കണ്ടോയെന്ന് അറിയില്ല. എനിവേ, കുറക്കണോ എക്കോ? നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടുണ്ടോ? എനിക്ക് മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ. ഗ്രേറ്റ്. എനിവേ, I learned that place as a like a judge, so I feel so proud as I've seen so many ustads. I know ustads because the ustads taught me in the madrasa. They will tell you to respect elders, to love youngsters, but they don't do that. They will tell you to be very clean and very polite, and they will sit on the table and teach you. And they will tell you to be very clean, but they will spit in front of you through the window outside. So for me, ustads are someone who will teach you Islamic, but at the same time, they won't follow what they say. So I feel like it was the first time I was meeting so many Wafis with hats on their head. So I thought they won't be so good in English language. So I was confident enough. I went to the hall. I started the competition in between. So it was word war. Spell bee is easy for me because I can spell, I can pronounce in my own way. But word war is different. If you say one word, the next person will say next with the last letter, next word they have to say. So I started hearing these words, and there were a law like Oxford Dictionary 11th edition. Till then you can use the words. I've never seen Oxford Dictionary edition 1. No, they are on edition 11. So they've started the competition, and I was like, at the first I got control. I got like, yeah, come on, good job. Yeah, please write it down. Okay, I was like having so many Wafis to write down the points. I was happy enough. And then I go next. And then it became yeah, why? And they making trouble others with why. Yacht, yawn. So many yas. I was like, after 5 or 10 yas, my wedding is finished. Ready there no പറയാം. പിന്നെ വരുന്ന ഒന്നും എനിക്ക് യാതൊരു ഐഡിയ ഇല്ല. I have never had in my life. To be really, really honest, I told that day itself, Ansa Wafi, never call me for this word war. I can come to this, but no word war. Spell bee is okay. I can handle because I can say my own word, like my own pronunciation. But this one was amazing, man. Like Wafis. Oh my God. they have had like listened to a lot of books, and I made a mistake in the competition. The mistake was I agreed a word that was mistake, and the student came to me in middle of the competition. He said, "Sir, you said this word was not okay. That's why I've lost my 1 point. That's why I'm not in the final round." And I said, "What is the word?" He said the word. I checked my dictionary, small dictionary, and the word was not found in the dictionary. He said it should not be in the dictionary. It is in the new edition. And I was like, "Okay, tell me the word again." And I went to the corner and like, oh my God, what should I do? I took a long time to think, and at last I told everybody, like I made a mistake. He said a word, this. This is actually in the dictionary, which I don't know. That's my mistake. Would you agree to take him to the final round? They all said yes, because they know that word is existing in English, which I don't know. And he's in the final. In the final, he got second place. I think he's from Tuda. I still remember his face. Very bad face. I will never forget. So that is Wafis. So I'm standing in front of you like half-minded. I'm not a very great person to talk to you, but unfortunately, because of Mr. Ansar Wafi, he gave me more confidence. I know what is real Wafis are. I know what is not real Wafis are, looking at Ansar Wafi. To be very honest with you, I'm very happy to be here. I'm gonna take, what time is it now? 8:30. Till what time do you want me to talk? As I like. അത് മുന്നിലിരിക്കുന്ന സുലൈമാനും അയ്യൂബും രാമും ഒക്കെ നന്നായി പഠിക്കുന്നവരാ. ബാക്ക് ബെഞ്ചേഴ്സ് 8:30 മണിയായി. എത്ര സമയം വരെ ഞാൻ സംസാരിക്കണം? ഞാനാണ് ഭയങ്കര തള്ളാണ്. ബാക്ക് ബെഞ്ചേഴ്സ്, middle benches. Look at him. He is sitting on the chair like a semi-sleeper bus, like the money. He's already on asleep. Anyway, inshallah, I will take 45 minutes. I really want to walk around, but this mic is not allowing me. Can I have the cordless? But that sound is not so clear. Anyway, let's start. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you to Mr. Ansar Wafi, my friend, my manager was in Straight Path International School. Those who have invited me here to address you guys. Hello. I'll take the and we'll be going on what are the chances in life with English language. English is just a language, just like Arabic, Malayalam, all other languages. But we have to admit English is the world #1 language, which is acceptable everywhere in the world. So what are the chances? What are the courses that you can do with English language? Two things we will discuss today. and I need your complete support. Before that, we can start with a simple activity. Okay? In between, I have a request to my friends who are